each other, goes Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez, and that's the Alfa Romeo.
Now, obviously, there was a bit of a mad Grand Prix on Sunday. So, ever since that race ended, I've been waiting to look at this subreddit. Because you know the memes are going to be out. Bottas had a howler. We had Ocon winning. Fernando Alonso v Hamilton. Sebastian Vettel disqualified after getting second. But everything happened in this race. It was one of the true classics and just adds to this crazy season. And yeah, to be honest, I'm just looking forward to the Bottas memes that I'm sure are in here, or just other crazy stuff and reactions to it. So the top of the week is 16 hours ago this was done. I predicted it 5 months ago. Did anyone notice its first podium in F1? Both had second place finishes, team name changes. Before the last race of the season, it was Gasly, obviously got a podium. Both had second place. Ocon, second place, and then they changed team name from Toro Rosso to AlphaTauri, and they got the win. Both French drivers. Ocon got second at Sakir, changed the name from Renault to Alpine, and he got a fair play. Username Annika _45. What a prediction. Wow, 5 months ago, you know, as well. I mean, to be fair, someone else tweeted me this. I'll put it up on screen right now. That I asked, like, you know, I did one of those, unpopular opinion videos in pre-season testing. Give me your wildest predictions or whatever. And someone said Alpine to win a race. GG's, fair play, absolute madness. Both of you have done absolute bits. Maybe I've lost my touch. The wizardry, clearly you guys watching me and like follow me, the wizardry that I normally have with these things, it's rubbing off on all you guys, and you've all become good at predicting these things. Soon enough, we can all enter the lottery, and all of us can somehow win. That's not going to happen, but, you know, a man can dream. A man can dream. Absolute carnage. This is so good. Survive Hungary. Extreme damage mod. F1 game keyboard chat. This is so good. I tweeted this earlier. I'm not going to lie. No cap. I've seen this one before because this popped up right at the top when I opened the Reddit just a bit earlier to get everything ready for this video. This is sensational. It's got the actual real life Grand Prix turn one. I mean, look at the chaos. It literally is like a Survive episode. Like, you've got a car backwards facing the Ferrari and Aston Martin. You've got 3 cars way off in the distance. It's just Survive. I think simply they installed the no grip mod and the extreme damage mod. That's what occurred yesterday. I'm still in disbelief how messy that was. Like, these are the top 20 drivers in the world in motorsport, and it became so messy. You know, F1 with a bit of rain, intermediates that aren't exactly that grippy. You've got a really hot championship on the line. You've got, you know, great drivers around. You know, Lando with a great start. You know, obviously getting ahead of Bottas, flustering him and whatnot. It's just absolutely amazing. I'm still, to be honest, as I record this and talk to you now on the video, I'm still almost processing of what a madness we had. And we've not even got to the whole part yet about the whole one car off the 5 red line. You know what? I'm going to insert it. I made a joke on Twitter. I may as well post it in my own subreddit, to be honest. That is literally like if you line up in an F1 on the F1 game in an open lobby and they all disconnect straight away. Just one car left and that is it. The funniest thing I've ever seen. I don't think that's ever happened in Formula 1 history. I don't think we'll ever see anything as stupid as that in Formula 1 history when it comes to race restarts. We've had weird ones. Obviously, the most infamous one, USA, with all the tyre blowouts back in, what was it, 05 or whatever. But this was the cherry on top. Literally, Hamilton's the only one off 5 red lights. It was amazing. It was so good that the Mercedes, the Mercedes team, the social team, decided to nab me on Twitter and Instagram. So, you cheers, Mert. You cheers. You're welcome for that. You're welcome. As a Seb fan, this brings me joy. Oh, no. This aged so badly. This has aged so badly. 23 hours ago, little did he know Vettel was about to get disqualified for a fuel discrepancy, which, by the way, I've seen a few people on Twitter say, you know, they're really complaining about it. It's just the rules of F1. You have to be able to give a fuel sample. Aston pushed it a bit hard. Let Seb push as hard as he could for all the race, and, you know, probably knew that they were taking a risk on the fuel being a little bit low. You have to have, I think, 1 litre or a certain amount, basically, to get, you know, a fuel measurement, and they didn't have that. So, poor Seb, you know, it was so great as well, because Seb had the whole whole, the Pride mask, the Pride t-shirt on during, at the Hungarian Grand Prix, a place where they have that very archaic and very backwards law passed in, and Seb was kind of, sticking it to the man as well at the same time, and then went and got second place. Absolutely amazing stonks. And then, yeah, the fuel, it's just, F1's cruel, man. F1, we're finding that out in my team career mode. F1 is not a poetic sport a lot of the times. Obviously, Ocon winning, amazing, but you also have at the same time travesty and tragedy. Unlike football, it's mostly pain in Formula 1, and sometimes you get a glimmer of fantasy like Ocon winning. This is very how Leclerc and Stroll dropped out in the opening lap, and then the Formula 1 gamer, this is the official F1 game account, has tweeted, presses flashback. Oh, God, I wouldn't know anything about that. I simply would not. Live scenes of me after hearing Vettel was disqualified. Oh, no. Genuinely, it was tears. It was tears. But Georgie boy here, I mean, this photo, let's talk about, there's so much, this Reddit video today has basically become just a review of the race, because, to be fair, it was a crazy one. If I wasn't busy straight after the Grand Prix yesterday, I probably would have done a race reaction, a raw one, because it was insane. Both Williams in the points. And this clip, I think it was Dutch TV, or it's some other TV that wasn't the UK Sky or Channel 4. George just breaking down, just like it means so much to him, basically, because it's been so long. He's gotten so unlucky, and he's finally got points in Formula 1. But insane for Williams. I'm so happy for them. Double points. Latifi, after, what was it? I think Dan ticked him or something, or someone slated him. And then he goes and gets like more points than his teammate, who's lauded over him, has beaten him in every quali. He's the one that gets the points. And to be fair to George, he was a massive team player, saying in the middle of that race about compromise my race to help Latifi. But yes, this was me, to be honest, looking at my phone when I saw Vettel. To be fair, the photo F1 used was also just crying, like it was Seb looking so downbeat. Like F1 knew what they're doing. The guy tweeting that, like his job was to tweet that one thing, and he was like, they're going to be really upset. We need to use a sad Seb pic to really convey the emotion. Just sticking it to us harder. We racers won. Yeah, this was not good. Seb, Sainz, and Bottas and Stroll all summoned for wearing t-shirts. Apparently, to be fair, I think someone said Sainz was maybe for a formation lap radio call. I don't know. I know Seb for sure was taken to the stewards for that. They just reprimanded him and then disqualified him for another fuel thing. So he probably thought a sigh of relief. To be fair, fair play to Seb. Seb said he would rather get disqualified if they had an issue with this. Like if they were going to penalise him for this, then he was like, "Go disqualify me. I'll do it again." And lo and behold, he did get disqualified, just for a different reason. That's so depressing. He said just disqualify me for this if they wanted to, but in the end they got him for a fuel thing instead. Oh, for frick's sake. Alonso defending. I saw a similar one. It's not this one, but I saw a similar one that Niren showed me halfway through the race on back C. This is the wide boy, the widest boy ever. This is the definition of making your car wide. Fernando Alonso showing, at the age of 40. I also don't believe that, by the way. I could not believe that this man is 40. I was like, 38. He's like 40. And he's still going. And he's still giving Hamilton a good offer. It was classic Fernando Alonso vibes. Elbows out, completely just, doing the maximum, but keeping it fair at the same time. Hamilton, don't think he had any right to complain, really. Alonso was just doing the most he could in Alpine. And in the end, as Ocon kind of, accepted as well, Alonso basically won Ocon the race, basically, because Hamilton did have the pace well and truly to get that. The amount he closed in like 2 laps on Vettel and Ocon, but he was right there on the last lap. So Alonso, he may have not won the race himself. He won the driver of the day. Very Fernando Alonso to win the driver of the day when you've not even won the race and your teammate has in the same car, in an Alpine, in a midfield car. But, he is an absolute machine, team player. Kind of shows maybe he has changed. Maybe he did change coming back to Formula 1. He said he was a clean slate. Everyone's saying he's good to work with this year. Ocon said that as well. Maybe he has turned over a new leaf, and genuinely he just cares about the team and wants to see them improve. So, fair play. But yeah, Hamilton at the end of the second formation lap. Perez absolutely destroyed by Bottas there. This is so accurate. This is so many times cars are really accurate to Formula 1 situations. This is actually a bit sus. This is a bit sus. Honestly, what are we doing? Racing or bowling? The pins are Lando, Checo, Verstappen, Gasly, and Bottas is the ball. Toto Wolff's the me in the Wii strike. And Stroll as well in the background. He wasn't innocent. Stroll, yeah, Mera as well. Both of them did. But Bottas, oh my god. The F1 community, when Vettel was just got, yeah, this is, I can hear this. Obviously I can, because I'm the one who said, I have clinical depression. That's it. I don't see the difference. I don't either. I don't either, to be honest. This looks the same. This really is the same. It was a Survive episode. It was. I'm convinced. Maybe I did it. Maybe I control. You know what? Mercedes, their sponsors TeamViewer. Maybe I just, I team viewed into Bottas's car, trying to do a Survive episode on the fly, and it didn't quite pan out. Oh, this is gonna be a good edit.
Dropped 3 or 4 places.
This better be a Wii strike edit.
And into each other goes Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez, and that's the Alfa Romeo.
That's a good edit. That's a good edit. When you realise Ocon has now led more laps than Bottas this season. Tradition. That's a painful stat. That's horrendous. But this man's so bad. I'm so ready. I'm so done with him. I'm so done with him in the Merc this season. He's just, look, the Merc's now no longer the overwhelming good car, and he's no longer there, is he? He's no longer there. Ocon in an Alpine. Has led more laps than Bottas in a Merc.
Lights out and away we go. Lewis Hamilton gets a flyer.
Look at Hamilton. Oh, so close.
Now it's wheel to wheel with Hamilton. No team
so close,
Mercedes.
yeah. So close, yeah. So close. Great edit. The real reason behind Ocon's... I said, yeah, we saw this on Backseat as well. Why is this man holding a Peppa Pig toy in the pen? What is the context here? There must be some inside joke at Alpine, and we need to simply know. The Alpine admin on Twitter needs to let us know the in-joke here, because this was the most good. After all of this race, something like this as well just adds to the chaos. I don't know. I simply don't know. Max is a legend. He scored points even in a car that wasn't properly, but I mean, yeah, this was insane. The fact he got 1 point after losing this much. I mean, this shot does it. Like, literally, his car reverted to like an F1 2016 car, like with no complex barge board elements and like end fences on the side pod. It very much was on that side of his Red Bull. It was a 2016 Red Bull, and he somehow pulled out a point. Like his engineer said, maybe might end up being one of the most important points in his career if this well and truly goes down to the wire. That 1 point at Hungary could maybe help him win the championship. You never know. Yeah, all things considered, the fact he just kept the car on the track, really, with that much imbalance as well, because it's not just that he's lost downforce. It's like the caption says, it's the balance of the car, because he would have had more downforce coming from that side. So every corner he goes through, it's just wobbling about, basically. Another bowling meme, good. I've seen quite a few of these, to be fair. I skipped over some of them, because it gets quite samey, but another bowling one, love it. I mean, he looks happy with himself there. Lewis leaning to turn 1, and look at these. The fuck they doing over there? What are they doing? What are they doing over there? Aarava once again, bro. Oh my days! Wait. What? No way! I had a Merc stationary by itself on the grid, and then that happened. No. Oh my, I'm going to be tweeting this later. This is amazing. That is amazing. That is raw. I literally posted this after quali. Hungarian GP in a nutshell. Vettel's disqualified. It all the tiny domino. Bottas crashes the Norris, and it all comes crashing down. This was the escalation of the race as we realised what was actually happening on Sunday. What is going on here? Honestly, this is the first thing I thought when I watched this clip. Okay, what's going on here? Oh wow! Oh, what editing! Oh my! Wow! What a creation this is! That's a good edit. That may be the best edit I've seen so far. 2021 Hungarian Grand Prix in an... Oh, this is a long 1 minute 36.
Valtteri bro. Yes, Lewis my G. I am still 8 points behind
What
Max even
is
after
this
I nearly
edit?
killed him. Yes, exactly, that's my chances of winning without your help, my guy. Say less, my slime.
I love the music choice.
All 3 it's James.
It's so
James,
British
please don't give
and
my
chavvy.
seat to Russell.
This dickhead do it.
Concern. Fuck you.
Oh, for frick's sake. What is this edit? Are we back in like 2010? Call of Duty montage
Valtteri
settings.
Bottas, and he made contact with both.
That's a good one. Bottas drinks 0.7 litres. He drank the fuel out of his car. Charles Leclerc likes bowling. What? I simply have lost many brain cells watching that. You know what? That's a perfect time to end it on that one. I don't even know what that was, but congratulations. That was something. That was like a movie in itself. Guys, if you have enjoyed this version of looking at our subreddit, then be sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. And if you're new to the subreddit, get involved with the link below. Till the next one, guys. Hope you enjoy your day. Goodbye.